Myself. People love you and they hate you at the same damn time, but they hate to see you better than them. What's up, LOSO? We got LOSO coming up here. Kick it with me, small talk with me. Bring it behind up here, LOSO.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Los.
Yo, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
All
you.
right, dope. All
How
right,
you
dope.
doing?
I'm doing all right.
So, how's everything? Introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, I'm LOSO. If y'all know me on Twitter, so I've been LOSO, but I've been chilling, man. Got back from Germany a couple weeks ago. Now I'm back in America, hanging with Rep.
Yes, hanging with me. Okay, so when you told me it was in Germany, right? I knew it was going to be a different experience and things of that nature. You have to explain to me, how was your experience there? And one thing that touched me, you said they had family day on Sunday.
All right, yeah, nah, Germany was dope.
Like that was
So
like mandatory, right?
yeah, so Sunday everything is closed. So only thing is open is like fast food, like Subway, McDonald's, Burger King, and like the pharmacy, like to go get like medicine and hospital. Other than that, everything is closed. They completely shut down for religious beliefs, family day. However, Sunday is a day that you don't go to work. Everyone has off on Sunday unless you're in one of them places. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Europe was dope. Went to Paris. The funny part about it is the way they build their country is very different from America. So like, there's always a way to get to work. Like if you take the bus to work and say you're late, the bus driver has to write you a note that the bus made you late, and then the job has to excuse you from that. You don't get a tardy or you can't get fired if the bus, train, whatever made you late. It's not like that in America at all.
At all.
Like at all. Like if you missed the bus or the bus broke down or whatever, you better find a way to work. But in Europe, they can't do that.
So I mean, prior to all of that, you told me that you wanted to move there. What do you see yourself living there?
In Europe, I think I could live in Europe. That'd be dope. I'll probably be missing like the battle rap stuff, but living there is I didn't hear a gunshot in 90 days. Like people can walk the streets at 3 a.m. and not fear anything. Guns are not allowed. It's a very safe environment. It's different, but it's safe. Like, we come outside, especially in Texas, like it's not like that where you can walk out, women can walk by themselves at 3 a.m. and not fear anything. They can walk like, clothes are not looked at as like, sex symbols, whatever. They can be them. But in America, it can't be done. It's a thought process. Well, I'll do it, maybe not, but I wouldn't be opposed to it though.
Right. Zach, so did you ever feel like you that experience where you was like, dag, like I will like walk away from America and never come back, like on a whim, just never come back.
Not really, but it's like it's something to think about to like, man, save up and to move out there. It's more expensive because of the currency, but going there and seeing a different culture every single day was dope.
Okay, so what was so different? What's the culture that you experienced that you didn't see here?
Let's say the culture there, so they don't pride off of racism. Like you're not black and white to them. You're either you're just who you are. You're Rep, you're LOSO. You walk down the street. They don't see it as Americans see it. Um, what else? There's not big on sports. It's education. They're big on tradition. Like they still got churches from the 1800s there, like still there.
Okay.
Like the buildings are old school. They talk old school. Like and they speak American. Everything is traditional. Like what your great grandmother taught you, they still live by those ways today. Like the family values, like respecting elders or children. I seen a kid at 7 years old walk down the street by himself, like no parent, no nothing, with groceries in his hand. That never, like parents will fear for their life. Their kids go to Walmart and walk back home and get on the train. Like an 8 year old can do whatever.
Right, but like still in that same token, do you feel like that kid is in danger at any time? Can
I mean,
that
it
kid be
is
in danger
the
there?
kid could be in danger, but that could be me as an American thinking like that, thinking like, oh, that kid's. But to them, they don't care. Like even in Asia, they 7 year olds go to the grocery store, pick up groceries, and come home because guns are not allowed. They don't like it's not allowed. Like they have them, but like not like you can't walk up at 21, go buy a gun and some bullets and walk down the street. They can't do that.
Okay. Okay. So, Are you going back there?
Nah, I am going to Kuwait June 8th. Yeah, June 8th.
Oh, so you just rotating at this point.
Yeah, I'll be gone for a year this time.
Okay, so are you going to be into the battle rap community
Oh,
still?
definitely, definitely. Can't leave that behind. I'll definitely be in the battle rap community. I'll still be doing the media stuff. I was doing it when I was in Germany. It's harder. I stay up later, but for battle rap, absolutely. Battle rap is dope. Can't miss a beat. Battle rap is getting better by the day. It's more competitive. There's like what 50,000 leagues now that you can watch great battles. Like the underground scene is
Hmm.
more competitive than like the mainstream. But the mainstream is like when you have a dope card. Like when Gnome come around July 9th, everyone's gonna tune in.
Right, right, exactly. So are you going to be, well, you want to miss known?
Yeah, I'm a miss Gnome in person, but I'm still watching on caffeine though. But I'm definitely gonna miss it in person. I was definitely gonna
Right, because you
be in
normally
person.
pop out, right?
Yeah, normally pop out. I'll have the camera interviews, doing stuff like that, dropping media stuff. But I miss this one. I'm gonna miss Summer Madness too. That
So,
sucks.
so I remember you saying you wanted to start your own league, things of that nature. Like, do you still do? Are you still trying to do that?
Oh yeah, so the league should the first car should be in February. So in
February?
6 months I get 30 days off. So I'm gonna take about 2 or 3 weeks, come back, drop the card, and be in Dallas Fort Worth area, drop a card, have people come out for Star Power League, and we have a cool time, man. It's gonna be dope. Here's some bars, see some people get 30, some people get some classics, have a good night. You got to come out. You got to come. Definitely got to come to Texas.
So it's going to be in Texas in February.
Definitely got to be in Texas. Not gonna be in Houston. Nothing against Houston, but they already have a scene. Summer Madness. No
But
one's
you
been in Houston.
leaving in July.
Yeah. So in 6 months, I get 30 days of leave. So the 7th month is February. We're gonna come home for my mom's birthday, and then do the card.
That's smart. See, I like when you be on your
Yeah.
shit. When you got your mindset on something, you're gonna make it happen.
Oh, it's definitely
So
gonna happen. I got a team still. Floss the boss is still helping out. We're gonna put that car together. The boss desk.
salute to Floss. How is he doing? You still manage him?
Yeah, it's definitely. He just had 2 battles, caught 2 bodies. Think he had bar tonight with the way I punch, scheme, and shoot. I could bring all 3 mics back. That was dope.
Okay.
That was dope. Floss is on his thing. He should be battling pretty soon. We're looking for some names, but Floss is one of them ones that people think they can play with, but then they get on RBE or the gates with him. He's a gatekeeper, and it don't work out the way they think it is.
Right. Right. Salute to Floss. That's what's up. I like hearing things like that because it's not that I'm not in tune with him. It's just like everything is going on, and then like I'm more focused on the smaller leagues or whatever, and getting equated like and networking with people and stuff like that. And Floss is already a known name, and he's over there with the Sue Surfs and you know Geechees and things of that nature. So I'm gonna get in tune with Floss. I didn't even know that
You
he
got
he
to.
was battling it or nothing.
Yeah, his battle just dropped maybe like a week ago on RBE, and then he had one maybe a month ago on Gates. So he won both.
Yo, this crazy because I get my RBE notifications and I didn't get Floss notification. I
Yeah, I think
definitely have to check that out.
he went against Payne. Yeah, I think it's against Payne. He definitely won clear.
He went
Clear.
crazy.
Oh, he went crazy in both of the battles. Both of the battles. He went crazy.
I definitely got to get in tune with him. So tell me what's going on. What's been going on with you? What's new?
Building the star power, man. I built the team. It's floss and clean. You got Shice Raw, high on demand, and we picked up Bishop. So those are the five that we dealing with. Put a star power me Tizzy gang. Most of the Tizzy gang has came over. Shout out to Rain, JT, and all them that came by. They're part of Star Power Media. They didn't leave Tizzy gang. That's Rain stuff. I told them you can still do it. It's just when I'm not there, they're gonna pop out to events. They're gonna rep Tizzy gang and Star Power Media. So that's dope. My buddy Mike in Dallas. He's doing all the venue stuff over there. So we got a good, cool little team that we're doing that we're gonna be connected. So everyone's gonna see this shirt. Floss about to do some shirts and some hoodies and some hats, and people are gonna start repping the brand. And we're gonna make some noise out there.
Absolutely, because I'm like, Thornton, I gotta get some more hats and shirts going on too. Definitely get me tuned in, because I want to get a hat and a shirt. Okay,
Got you. I
and
got
I
you.
split them too on my interviews. Don't play with me.
I got you.
So with your merch, like, are you trying to do big things with it, or it's just something to do to start you know what I'm saying, your media and
Uh,
your lead?
I would say it's both. Trying to do like more than like hoodies and shirt. Do some jogger pants, some socks, some things for the ladies and stuff like that. And then definitely do some for the men clothes. You know what I'm saying? Summertime or wintertime, pop out with a clothing line. Trying to get that off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Make a couple of dollars. But the point is, to do black excellence. Excellence. Make it known that we ain't got to do name brand to be this, that, and the third walking out. You can rep. I rep more besides Nike or something like that. I probably rep more battle rap clothing than anything. I just
Right.
hit Cola up and bought a sweater, bought a hoodie off of Cola. I got
Salute to
uh,
Cola.
LOM. I got Hollow the Don. I got who else? K Shine. I got Lou Castro. I got a bunch of hoodies and shirts. Oh, Mr. Check Your
Okay.
Temperature. Definitely got to get with Mr. Check Your Temperature. He's dope.
Yes.
Definitely dope.
You gotta send me some of his stuff. I gotta definitely look into that. But I'm definitely looking forward to your logo and your everything that you got going on. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
And keep going.
I'll make some noise when I come back. 2023 though, you definitely gonna see me pop out at more events. This one I couldn't do because obviously I was in Germany, but I'm definitely gonna do more events. People are gonna see like from Summer Madness 11 till now. I like my name has came up quick. I don't think my opinion bad rap even mattered until like the spaces happened, and then it just went from there.
Right. Yes. Spaces, spaces. So you was lit in the spaces. Are you still in tune with the spaces? Are you still with Bar You to Death? Like,
I,
what's going on?
I'm still in tune with the spaces. I still get on every once in a while, not as much as I did. I don't think the spaces have died down. I think like the it's weeding the people out. Like you got Hennessy TV and Cola in the morning.
Salute
You
Henny.
got Doc Petty and Greedy
Petty.
Gotti and Spills. Those are the ones that everyone goes to. Our Midnight Madness is a spaces of Hustle or Heart Foundation. People go to them. It's not like that. I need to start a space, be a host or a co-host. I come listen. I come hang out. I think spaces are dope. A lot of battlers got their name off of spaces. Like look at Eunice and Appa. They battling top tiers and I think Appa beat Danny Myers on EFM, if I'm not mistaken. Beat him on the
Yeah,
spaces.
look, that's all they've been talking about. Okay,
That's dope though. To
right.
take a goat, a West Coast goat, a battle rap goat with over 300 plus battles, and you beat
Hmm.
him spaces and no spaces. It's hard to beat Danny. It's
That's a
hard to
fact.
beat Danny.
Danny been acting crazy lately. Like, no, Danny, stop it. Laying on the floor, yo, I was yelling at the fucking TV, like I was like he could hear me. Get up, So after them showings or whatever, I haven't been in tune with Danny because I didn't even know that he was still on cards until he started popping out and doing different things. He was on Bar You to Death Live recently. So I guess he's doing something with them. Benny hopped in, OG Benny. So I
Right.
guess he's gonna be in tune with them too. So I don't really know if he's gonna be battling or bringing people he's trying to bring on. But Danny is like irking right now, so I'm telling on Dan. I'm seeing his movement because he's getting on my fucking nerves. Okay,
I
at
think
this
it's
point.
Bar You to Death versus I forgot what Danny's is called, but it's like supposed to be like a 7-on-7. So Danny's seven
Mm-hmm.
and Rex and Bass put a seven together, and that's supposed to be the one I'm interested to see. Telly and Lil Lee, whoever they
Little
go
Lee.
against, whoever they go
Oh,
against
okay.
against Danny's two, they're gonna have a tough time beating them two. Lil Lee is like the rising star in Bar You to Death, where he's cracking heads.
Right.
He's
No, so
cracking
you saying
heads.
Little Lee? Little Lee is basically teaming up with the Bull Telly, or
Now, so I think it's seven people that Baz is picking and Rex. So I think the ones I do know it's Telly, C Deep, and Lily. I know those three. I'm not sure who the other four are, going against Danny Seven. That's the last I heard. That's supposed to be a battle. I think it's on the Spaces. I'm not sure like when or how the details about it, but C Deep, Lowly, and Telly, Danny got to have some hitters. Danny got to have some hitters for them three because C Deep got a crazy pin. Telly is dope, and Lil Lee got that brand new energy where he's a young
Right.
cat, but it's hard to beat him. Like the energy he got, his last couple battles that he had, he shook the room. He's on his way. He won most of his Spaces battles. I
Absolutely.
think he's one of the ones. If he gets enough looks where people can actually see him, he's gonna make some noise in battle rap. He definitely is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we always discuss Little League in that light, right? Um, the boy Telly, I haven't been in tune with Telly, but so I really don't know how he's been doing. So I can't speak on him. But like when we were like when I was in tune with him, he was doing okay. He was doing okay. CD, you know, he's been doing his thing. He's been doing his thing, and
Definitely has.
salute to all those guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, I really want to see them, elevate and go far and bless more than one platform. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I get you.
Because it's more than 10 of y'all. You know what I mean? So if
Hmm.
it makes sense and if it's meaningful, go there, go over here. It's like everybody's building battle leagues. You feel what I'm saying? And I salute to everybody. Everybody's not gonna be up here, you know, but you might like it on this stage or that stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody's
Like,
not gonna make it to smack. Well, I can't
right.
say that because you never know. You know what I mean? Things
No,
do
I think you're right.
change.
I don't think everybody. I would say I don't think nobody grows up as a battle rapper says I want to be the king of RBE or the king of the dot. I don't think it's
Right.
kind of like it is what it is. It is like URL might not be the best place for a lot of battle rappers, and it's not. It doesn't mean you can't be what you want to be, but I don't think no one intends to be like, yo, I'm going to be the
But you
best
know the
battle rapper.
crazy thing? KOTD impressed me in a different way.
Okay.
And RBE as well, Redbury Entertainment. Business mind. You feel me? The black balling, the corny shit. You feel me? Even years later, I don't know their friendship or how they partnership, how long they've been talking and things of that nature. But they made it happen. They come together. ARP be a judge here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, Lush be at RBE events and Lush. All right, can I give you a secret? It's that I low key love Lush.
I think everybody does.
Yo, it's to the point where he was going off one time, LOSO, and I'm cussing him out. This before Instagram restricts everything you say, so I'll be mindful now. I'm going off. I'm like, did you know me? I might say, oh my God, LOSO, you irk. And if it is in a comment, when I say irk, or I be like, oh my God, where that bitch at, or this bitch, you know how I am. So they
Right.
might not know. So I'm in the comments like, oh my God, Lush irks so bad. And he's upset. He's tight. So a lot of people think Repmyself is a man. So he's in there like, oh, y'all guys always hating, man. You're a hater, man. Get some pussy. And he's going off. And now I'm like, okay, I'm going to mess with him. So I'm like, F you, man. And blah, blah, blah. He's like, what the, and then somebody
Right.
else jumped in. And I'm acting like I'm a dude now. So you think I'm a dude? So I'm like, what pussy? Can you fight? So we going back and forth to the point where before I started my new page, my new Repmyself page, me and Lash was friends on there. So now he's sometime me now. So my new page, he don't follow me. But it was so funny because he really thought I was a man that was really hating on him.
Let's not use a man is funny.
But I low key love Flush, yo. Don't tell them. Don't tell
I
them.
got Lush is dope. Lush is the good host.
Absolutely.
Good host, man. He does with the Riot,
He's
GPX.
one of the best hosts. And this is what I wanted to say, right? If you can't get on Smack, I'm not gonna say no big deal, but KOTD and Red Entertainment is one of them ones. I'm sorry,
Definitely.
you
They
know.
definitely are.
And then you got the lower leagues underneath them. You got the Battle Academy. Now you got Gas Chain Battle League. You got the third three got her shit popping off.
You
Petty
got
about to have her shit popping. You got
I
your shit.
battle, I battle.
Kelly.
Oh yeah, bars over bricks.
You know
You got
what
a
is it?
lot of.
EBL.
Oh yeah,
It's
EBL.
so many of y'all. That's what I'm saying. So it's so many of y'all where nobody should be claiming they broke. None of that. Nobody should be stressed out about anything. You know?
Definitely. I think the big thing with battle rap was when leagues first started. Like you had like the Lions Den, and then you had UW. But
Salute,
when
salute.
but when the little leagues came out, no one really respected it at first, but now people do because battle rappers got to sit around. Like before we did, like people, like we're in a new era of battle rap. We never had
Hmm.
battles every 2 weeks.
Right.
Now it's changed. Now you got to write in 2 weeks, and some battle rappers can't do it, some can. But you got to remember, we was in a time where we had 3 battles a year, every 3 months. It was like a card, Gnome, Summer Madness, and that's it.
Hmm.
You like that was it. You don't see your best battle rapper to every 3 months, and it's like you had better quality, you had less chokes, people more prepared, people's more serious. But then other battle rappers like they're not on them 3 or 4 cars that smack through. You wasn't doing anything. You had to go get a job. Like now, people are actually battle rappers as a profession, media as a profession because it's a bigger bag. I mean, yourself, rep yourself. Like you couldn't do this 15 years ago. Like you couldn't do it all. It's like Jay Black. People forget that Jay Black probably the most popular media one. Like he's the goat of it. There's
Hmm.
people like Uncle Roz, like everyone, but everyone tunes in the champion. Everyone tunes in the 15 minutes
Yeah,
of fame.
salute to Uncle Rod.
Yeah, Uncle Rod. What? And he just dropped some verses. Did you see it? He was with Mook Goods and Rex. He dropped like a 16, and like Uncle Rod was dope. But it's like I remember Jay Black in that apartment or house where he was in with the piano doing like top 10 gun bars, and people make comments about. But and then angry fans, Piper Boy, who like what I'm saying, all them old school media people, and then now look where they are. And then you got Black Compass who did change the game. Who else? Let's talk battle rap. Now we got stats. Man, France be dropping stats of people choking, how many times they won in the app, they're on a five. That's like all on traditional sports. Now battle
Right.
rap, you got it. And you got YouTubers, you got battle rap fanatic doing impersonations, and now people got their own shows. Battle rappers can do media their own self. Like, you got Anwar and Rita. You got a whole couple doing
Yeah,
that. You got
absolutely. So
yeah.
where do you see yourself in this now? Because you're about to blow up, sir. Okay?
Oh, you think so? Nah, nah.
Oh, so don't you ever tell me I think, baby. I know, okay?
Um, I believe I'm one of the ones up and coming. I didn't really put myself out there as much because I knew I'd be in Germany and then in Kuwait. So, but I made sure that everyone know who Star Power is. Every time I come into space, I get
Okay,
a.
so is it a way that you can still do your media in Germany?
Oh yeah, no, there was. I still did things like if information got put out, 9 times out of 10, I knew what it was. I knew what the battles were. I just didn't post anything. I'd rather be behind the scenes. That's what was my choice. It wasn't like, oh, I couldn't get an interview or I couldn't get like most of the dope battle raps that people do. They already follow me on Twitter. I get hit up all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I just rather, to me, I've never been a hater. I never been like, if Rep wants to do what Rep is doing, I'm gonna help Rep get what doing. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna step on Rep toes or step on Henny toes or Doc Petty, Greedy God, anything like
Wait,
that.
ain't nobody stepping on nobody's toes because everybody's doing what they want to do. Like
Right, but
I'm not in the competition where I do
right,
this and you don't do this or they don't do this and we do
facts.
like
Well, it's not really a
I plays that
competition.
no mind and you
No, it wasn't a
shouldn't either.
competition.
But
I just
listen,
wanted them to do what they wanted to do at the time, and I was like, you know what, my personal brand. because me, every time I put my foot into something and my hands and all that stuff, I know it's gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm okay with sitting back and getting everything together and then popping out. And then when I pop out, it's over.
Your
You know what I'm
pop
saying?
out
It's
is
over.
real.
Yeah, it's
But this
over.
is
Like,
what I'm saying to you. Just to get it off, you know what I'm saying? And just start it off and get it popping off, right? You just start something small. You know what I'm saying? And you do good flyers, good graphic designing work, you already know that I'm gonna tune in. People are gonna tune in. You know what I mean?
oh,
Just
right,
to
right.
get it popping up and do your breakdown because I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, man, you have no idea the DMs, the iMessages I get. Be like, yo, where's your bar breakdown on this? And I'm gonna do one. I'm doing because definitely CD be like, yo, Loso's got to be a judge because when Loso do a bar breakdown, like he catches, like I kind of
Yeah,
like
I remember him saying that.
like when people was doing like the Ultimate Five and they were getting on Calico. I understand what Calico is saying and rock and serve. I can literally write down a bar and listen to the next bar. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to like people. Oh, like bro, people can pay attention to do two things at once. You might not like. People got to stop saying what they can't do to somebody else. If you can't listen and talk at the same time, right now, that's cool. It doesn't mean you're a bad reviewer. You might have to watch it 3 or 4 times, get everything. I can hear a battle and write down bars and literally know what and pick a winner. Now it's hard to pick a winner like on the spot.
Hmm.
You watch it once, but in the building, like I was there in the riot for A Ward and Geechee. The only people I know that said A Ward won was people that watched it on YouTube or the stream. Everyone in that building had a 30. A Ward lost clear as day in the building, which is fine. Like you get like that's a different experience to hear people in the building opinion than people on Cam's opinion because in the building, a lot of people had Luke Castro beating Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? But then on the playback, oh, Rum won. In the building, a lot of people had Suge beating B Dot. On the playback,
Right.
it looked real bad. But that's just how battle rap is. What makes battle rap dope is when it's
Hmm.
opinionated or like when Midnight Madness first and Tony Jr., that's my dog. When Tony was there, he said, nah, Midnight Madness is a different feeling. It is, but when you do a review and you're not in the building, it is a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like when you walk out, you be like, yeah, I think Rep won. I definitely think Rep got that. And people be like, man, nah, Loso got that. You be like, no. When I was in like you're in a section and you hear 70, 80 people be like, nah, Rep got it. Rep got it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna walk away, you know what I'm saying? You can be influenced, but you're gonna walk away be like, nah, I think even though you got Loso winning, if 80 people around you saying Rep won, Rep won. But most people, you know me, I don't feel like you lost in battle rap until you are not rep, you're not being low, so you're on stage doing something different. Like you're a puncher and you're scheming, you're angling, it's not hitting. Like you changed for another battle rapper and it didn't work, or you
Right.
didn't elevate past the battle, you lost. But other than that, people win. Like to me, you both win. If like Easy and Chest, you can't call a winner in that. You can't. They both won. Easy went to Bel Air. Chess has got clips after that on Chris Brown's house. Then he got Calico. He got two goats back to back. Win or lose, Chess can his
Hmm.
resume is solid. He didn't do bad against Easy. People are, oh, I got Easy 3-0. I don't see how Chess didn't win around. But if you do, you can't say Easy lost because he lost. He wouldn't go on to clips in Chris Brown's house. He wouldn't get Cal, or you got Luke Castro. People are like, oh, he didn't sit
Right.
down. But Luke Castro can people can say he's 0-5, but he just left battling clips and did well. I think he lost, but Hitman said Lou is the next one up. And Hitman is top 5 battle rappers of all time. Clips is
Hmm.
arguably the GOAT. Now he's the most viewed. He say Luke Castro is next up. Who say he's wrong? Like Lou is dope to me. Like so it's not all about like a fan can say you lose. A fan say you lose every day. They're gonna be
Right.
they're gonna say you're a heckler and all that. But as a battle rapper, if you keep being yourself on there and that's it's content that you believe in and you write it down and you feel like you got your point across, you won.
True. True. So I don't know. I just see something big for you, you know? And it's like I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I'm tired of waiting. I know this not
So
my journey. I got my own journey.
nah,
You feel me?
I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do. I leave June 8th. I think I might do something like do like a video, whatever. I wanted my first video to be the Sue Surf with him like stealing bars and stuff like that. Like in my opinion, I want to do that, but it's kind of dead now. But
It's
I
not
don't.
really kind of dead,
Well, I think
but
everyone's opinion came out already.
but I'm saying the way you could do it, you could start it off, or like for next time when you get there and you thought like just be the first one to do it. But I'm just saying, not just even on some stuff. I'm just saying in general. But
Oh yeah,
it's like you know what I think it is for me. I feel like for me it's dang. All right, we got the J Blacks and this that, and the third. But you know me, I'm like, Dad, what about the people that, is not getting the recognition that they deserve? So, like, you over there with them, and like you kind of in the middle, and I'm just over here with them, like, what's up? You know what I mean?
right.
So even if I'm not, you think I'm not in tune, I'm in tune. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, we definitely know you in tune.
So even though you speaking of the bigger people, I think you are for this new up and coming battlers.
I can see that. Like
They need you. You know what I'm
I'm gonna do
saying?
something. I promise. I'm gonna do something. It's gonna be dope. You know me. One my goal is not my end goal, but one of my goals is be on Champion of the Year panel like that. I want to be in there because I feel like not saying I'm a missing piece to it. I just feel like the way I look at battle rap, my opinion, like I think it will hold a lot of weight if I get on that panel. And be like, yo, because the way people view battle rap is
Right.
fine. But you know me, I like to play devil's advocate. Like, well, if you say this and that in the same way, how is this not fact then? You know what I'm saying? Like people move the goalposts. I cannot stand moving the goalposts for a battle rapper, and then the next battle rapper do the same thing because they're not as popular or they're hated. They don't get the same punishment or get the same glory behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like. Like the year, not that year before, where Geechee won it. I thought K. Shine should have won it. And they were saying, well, like it was to the point where the argument was that somebody went around against K Shine. Like he had all 30s
Mm-hmm.
and he battled all top 10. It's
Right.
Clips, it's E Hart, it was Pat Stay, it was I think who else he had on there? He had Chess. And people have most of these people in their top 10. E Hart is a female goat or in a battle rap top 10, top 15 of men and female. Like E Hart is one of them ones. Like her pen is
Heart,
crazy.
you know how I feel about Heart, okay?
Right, right. And it's not like,
Listen,
and I think Hart was dope against Shine, but Shine's performance was too much. But her pen in that first round was insane. Like you can argue, say maybe she would have won a round. It is what it is with the third round. It is, but when Shine 30 majority of people's top 10, how is that not champion of the year? Like, how is that not champion of the year?
right, right.
No, but it's old news. But that was just I just like if I was there to talk about it. Like, Anwar was defending Shine as much, but it was like 9-1. So people ain't hearing your opinion where you're the oddball out. But you know what I'm saying? Like someone like Rashad the guy, like he's from around my way. He's from Watertown. I'm really from Syracuse. So Rashad the God is getting a good push from Tyson. He just battled on Bar over Bricks on Kelly's league, and he's one of the ones that like I want to cover and get him like that exposure and be like, yo, let people know he's 19 years old and he's a hitter, and people should know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs a bigger look, and he feel like he can 30 Cortez, and people think he crazy, but that's the confidence that he has.
Right.
At 19, he feel like he can 30
Listen, it's
Cortez.
okay to have confidence, but like, come on now. But like, honestly though, I could see him battling Cortez, but will Cortez take that battle?
I think
Like without it,
on the
a
right
three
league and the
rounder.
money, yeah, 3 rounder, the right league and the money. I don't think Core would turn it down, but it's like by the time Shy even gets that battle, Core's like is on his way out of battle rap. It could be now, like you know what I'm saying, but I don't think that's Shy's goal. But I can't even speak for him. But to see that battle, I would want it for him because he feel like he could 30 him. And he feel like he could 30 A Verb too.
Hell
That's
yeah.
yeah, but
And
that's
that's the
his feeling.
crazy part though, because I'm like, whoever fucking battles Cortez next, you know how many Sue Surf? This is gonna be in fuck Cortez. It's gonna be about Surf.
Oh,
Surf did this. He lost because he caught me. It's like they're gonna go crazy on court. But guess what? I don't know. I think Core's coming back out his element, and I think he's gonna go crazy. How do you feel about that? Because Cortez is
I
missing
think Cortez
around.
leveled up. I think he leveled up against Surf. He was phenomenal all 3 rounds. You can, like, I was on the app, you know, people got Surf got the votes, but I'm going through I hate reading the comments in the app because people just troll. I actually was paying these comments. A lot of people had Core 2-0 with, even with Surf doing the uh the bars that, like, people said he stole it. People had, like, the chat was like, yeah, Core up 1-0. Like, people had Core winning the first and he won the second clear. So a lot
For
of people
real.
had Core 2-1. Some people had Core 30. Like, Core didn't lose, in my opinion. He didn't get washed.
Right. I get what you're saying.
I had,
I
like,
had
if I had to
Surf
pick it,
until I seen the battle, and then I'm like, damn, like we got to pick a winner, right?
I picked
And
Surf
it's like
too.
it's not that I didn't want Core to win at all. You feel what I'm saying? And then, mind you, speaking on that battle, I called that battle. I said it was going to be a pop up battle, and it was.
Oh yeah, but I think, like, me, when you have a grudge battle that you've been asking for 9 times out of 10, that person that's won that battle, they're gonna write their best 3 rounds. Is majority is like that. When Chess wanted the battle, Kayshawn, he went crazy. When Twerk
Mm-hmm.
won the battle Rock, Twerk went crazy. That's the best Twerk I've ever seen in my life. Like, a few people dropped the ball, like John and Surf, but, like, majority people, they asked for a battle. Like, when Danny asked for Rock, Danny went crazy against Rock, and, like, those are the battles that, like, I feel like, to me, those are the ones I judge and I pick a winner, because that's the one that you care about.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, Mook can't rap with Rock, but Mook had a vendetta against Battle Rap. He had a vendetta against uh, Smack. He had a vendetta against Rock. He had a vendetta against, Sue Surf and T Top and that Briz. Bro, them 3 rounds of Mook against Rock, Mook went crazy. Those are probably the best third round. It's up there with Lux. That third round against Rock was crazy, and Mook won 3-0 to me. People got it 2-1. I rarely see people say Rock won, but, like, when Mook got mad, no one's ever seen Mook mad before, and Mook destroyed Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when Rock went against Clips, when he got his lick back, Rock killed Clips. I had Clips winning, but Rock went in there and went crazy. But, like, that's the best time, I feel like, as media. Like, I'm out to judge this battle. I'm out to do a bar. I'm picking a
Right.
winner. If Rep says I want to battle Loso, Loso want to battle Rep, and those two are really, like, there's no, we don't hate each other, but there's no friendship between it. We're not smacking hands on stage. We're not laughing. Like, we actually want to battle and say, oh, I'm better than you. You better than me. You could, like, the fans win, you win, the league wins, and people walk away and let people decide who won. But those are the battles where, like, I feel like the battle rappers are at their best. They do what they want to do. They get on stage. They do the props. They
Right.
like, when Clean went against Geechee, you didn't see Clean on Twitter for about a month and a half, and then
Professional.
right, man, me, Tyson, and Tony were calling Clean every other day. He was getting mad, cussing us out. Leave me alone. I wrote. Let's hit the rounds. I said the rounds already. Nah, Clean. Let's get it. He went in there and he beat Geechee, clear.
Right.
But that's, like, where I feel like most bad rappers should do. Don't take a night off. Don't give me the laughing, playing around. I get it. It's your life. You do it. It's your career. It's your paycheck at the end of the day. But it's still a sport. It's still
Right.
competitive. Like, when you come up here do your interviews, Rep ain't playing. Rep is doing the best interview, asking her best questions. You go back, oh, I could do this better. But, like, as a battle rapper, people pay money. Like, I was Summer Madness 11. A dude flew from Germany and London to see Surf. That's all he wanted, was to see Surf in person, because, they ain't gonna get a battle out there since Summer Madness 8. So he flew out there, two dude, and he went. He said, "Hey, man, can I go in front of you?" And me, I'm short. I'm like, man, I can't see that, bro. I flew from London and Germany, and you can tell by the accent. He was like, I just want to see Surf. After Surf spit his rounds, I'm gonna go back. I'm going home. I'm flying home. He didn't care about nothing but Surf.
Right.
And when people show up like that, and I get it, people are invested in basketball players and football players, but people are invested in battle rap. People bet their house on battle rap. I wouldn't, but people do. People are that invested, and sometimes you do got to perform. You got to do your best. even though it's not like a battle you wanted or it's a replacement battle, or like Surf and Cortez got rescheduled, you got to go out there and perform. And Core did well. Like he waited 12 years for that battle, and he didn't disappoint. Like he didn't. To me, he didn't win the battle, but he didn't lose it either. I thought Surf won because just more performance wise with the bars,
Mhm.
but Core was rapid. Core was definitely rapid.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. You know what though? To make this thing afloat, like you gotta get on it, please, because I want to tune in, but I want to see, future references. You feel me? I want to see you and Boss. I forget her name. The one that do good bar breakdowns.
Uh, do, 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 do.
She got that. And she got the box braids and something blue shirt profile pic.
Oh, the boss, the boss.
It's the boss. Oh yeah. I wanted like those. So I just see. I'm telling you, so
I spoke to the boss offline. She doesn't want to do it. She just wants to be a fan. I asked her to come on Star Power Media, and she just wants to be a fan, be on stage, and she doesn't want to do any bar breakdown or anything like that. So I thought she'd be dope too. I was like, the boss is one of the ones, and she just doesn't want to do it, which is cool.
cool,
Cool. But
cool.
she
For
just, yes.
maybe she'll stick to her guns and or maybe later on down the line she'll change her mind.
Yeah. I got a few females on the Star Power Media. Picked up a few females. I'm gonna do an announcement and shout everybody out, and they got a
Oh, you
pretty good bar
well,
breakdown.
can we get a couple?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I think we're supposed to do a spaces sometime and talk about it, but I'll definitely do a bar breakdown on something before I take off. Maybe what next week, you and five? Yeah, I think it's what real sick at Fonz. I might do that one. That one's gonna be a good one.
No, I'm not talking about word breakdown on the spaces.
No, no, no. I'll do it like on YouTube or
Oh, all
Instagram.
right, okay.
Yeah, I'll
So you
drop
on the
something.
same page?
I'll drop some this week. I think I got so many battles to catch up on. I got to send my votes in for the top five male and female battle rappers. Like that's I'm more people don't know like people's top five. I'm in there. Like I'm voting on it with the Tone
Mm.
Bros, with the Ritas, the Greedy Gottis, Black Compass Media, Battle Fanatic. I'm in there with them with votes. Like people will be like, I'm part of that voting thing. I just don't tell people. Like I don't like being out there. Like oh this that third. I just like I said I like let people shine. Especially shout out to MBS. Keo is one of the ones. MBS Number Sports. He does sports breakdowns. He does the bar breakdowns. Good media person. Definitely does a lot of graphic design. Him and Bum Nitty are dope. They are definitely dope. Wouldn't be nut. I wouldn't be nuts without MBS. Man, I talked to that dude literally every day for about an hour. He hit my
Yeah,
jack
but
when I
it's
hit him up.
like to the point where I know you're gonna get it done, but I'm telling you, like your time is now.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna do something while I'm in Kuwait. So while I'm sitting there for 12 hours at a desk, I'm definitely putting stuff together. Well, matter of fact, shout out to Henny. Definitely shout out to Henny. People need to be in tune with Henny. A lot of people say a lot of stuff about Henny. Oh, she's just a space media. She just yell, and her and Cola do this and that. Nah, people forget battles were booked on Henny's
Hmm.
Spaces. Man, Midnight
Yeah,
Madness
cause
booked on that.
matter of fact, not to cut you off, I just went on her. I recently followed her. I just went on her page today, right? And it felt like old times, even though it wasn't that long ago. You feel me? But I be wanting to say to a person like, hey, don't take that personal. But then I want to say to a person, especially like her, like she like me, like I don't give a fuck.
She
You
don't,
feel
and
what
that's
I'm
that's the
saying?
best
Like
part about it.
you cool, I'm cool. We ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Had that problem, but it was just like I was deaded from all the spaces. You feel me? And on social media, I've just
Mm.
started getting in tune back with people and going here and there on spaces and stuff like that because it's like okay, sometimes battle rap it gets boring, especially when it's lackluster battles and the wrong people is talking about it or it's debates and it turns into a big thing. You don't know if niggas really going to kill each other or not. Then the situation that happened at the smack event. You know, you got the fucking, what's his name? Uh, this girl boyfriend. They got stand up, stamp. Where's stamp? So like
Oh, Miss
situations like that, and it's just
Miami.
like, damn, like when when I fall back, it's just I got other things to focus on too, and that's another thing too. Like sometimes you get drawn into social media and shit like that. But I already told Henny, she even heard me say out my mouth, like she lit on spaces. You feel me? She doing her thing. Um, Everybody else that's lit, I don't go on their stuff like that, so I don't know. But like I'll tune into her before them. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. Henny's like, especially when people talk about Henny and Cola. If it's not, if you don't like their energy, then don't go in there. You don't have to say
That's
anything.
another exactly.
They, you know
If
how
you
they
don't
come in.
like something, you don't gotta go in there. You don't
You
gotta
know,
be involved. You walk him as long as you ain't starting no problems. You
it's
feel what
from
I'm saying?
their perspective. They're following, man, the good guy gang, the Henny Hive, Cola with the medals and stuff. But they have a
Henny
certain,
Hive and
yeah, they have
Cola.
a certain energy,
So with
and
Cola, I don't really know too much of Cola. You feel me? But I did hear that he was you know, media somehow, whatever.
he's on Black Compass Media. So it's
Yeah,
totally.
so the only black campus media I know is um oh, the dude that got jumped and shit.
Oh, Tone Bro, yeah. So
Tone
Tone
Bro, yeah. Like I
Bro,
don't that's all I know.
now they do
So
interviews.
now I know him from Henny, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, he's on it. I think he hit his 2 year anniversary. I don't think it's one. I believe it's 2 years. So he's the newest one. But Cola come in there and his opinion is respected. He come with high energy. He don't care if you dislike him, like him. He's going to give you
Right.
his. He's going to stand on it. If you don't like the way he
That
delivers,
part.
oh well. But like my thing is, if you don't like how Cola is or he is, they're big energy. They're loud. So what? But
Okay.
they know how to talk battle rap, and they just do it in a different way. Like they have a
In their
following.
own way.
Yeah, they
Right.
have a following that fits them. And
Right. But it's crazy because Henny had the big steppers. She fucked with the big steppers. You feel what I'm saying? And she had
listen,
them in
like,
there
less than
from the
6 months,
door
she's on. In less than 6 months, she's on stage with Smack.
on
Geechee
Smack,
Gotti
all
shout out.
that.
Just had an interview with Tay Rock. Hustle invited her to Chrome 23. Like you can't say she's not one. We're talking about is she media, not media. It's whatever you think she is. When
Right.
she step in battle rap, people stop and be like, "That's Henny."
Well,
She's
I
going.
mean, it's to the point where everybody realized who's who, some way, somehow. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, but people's opinion about her, like, just keep it to yourself. If you feel like she's not media, that's your personal opinion. But when she gets on there and you got Hustle, Ehart, Official, and the top tier ladies are in her spaces
Definitely.
on her Instagram, Sue Surf popped in her Instagram, the rock battle, she doing something right. And if
Yeah,
you,
and that's what one thing I want to say too. Like I like her battles. Like when she does the lead thing, stuff like that.
oh yeah, yeah, she hasn't
Yeah,
done that.
like I'm tuned in.
Yeah, so I know
It be lit. You feel
she got,
me? And
got
when she don't like something, she like me. Like, but she a little like careless. Like,
but that's her. I love it though. She'd be like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was ass. You gotta love Henny for that because like
eh,
some people are more professional with it, but she's still professional in her own way. But like
in her
I
own way,
I love
right?
I love both of them. I love Cola. I love
Yeah,
Henny.
cause I spoke with her earlier or whatever. You know, we made some little jokes. She was, getting her little live popping off and stuff like that. And
She
I
got some.
made a little joke. Me with her with dating since the last time. I was like, oh well, it was something was said, and I'm like, oh, well, take her out on a date then. Take her to lunch. She's like, sweetheart, don't be worrying about me. What's up with you dating? I said, but as she was saying it, I'm saying in the comment like, sure, I need a date. You know what I'm saying? And then we
Right.
joked, and then it was to a point where she was like, well, I might do such and such or whatever, blah blah blah. Could be what she say, Rep something something on Henny TV type thing. It was funny. It was funny, and I was like, "Dang!" But I was joking. If she do this seriously, I'll fuck with it. But I was joking. I was like, "Yo,
Now she's got some interviews lined up coming.
yeah." She shouted out all her interviews or whatever. I said, "Yes." I said, "I got some coming up too as well." But like I said, like she focuses on the big dogs. I'm not saying she don't get the smaller league people. You know what I mean? But she gets the big dogs, and honestly, they need that anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because they
definitely.
got the J Blacks and they got all that, but they don't got a Henny. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, she's definitely one of them ones that she's going to
Like,
make a lot of moves. She's big movement, and if once she starts getting everything put together and be
mhm.
the best Henny she can be, it's lit for her after that. Like she's
It
the
is.
next up.
It's like you say. This is it's just a starting, like how everybody else started off. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
They
Yeah,
stick
and
to
she
it.
blew up
You
quick, and
know.
you can't hate on Henny for absolutely. If you hate on Henny, you hate on yourself because if, like I said, if you don't like what she's putting out, then don't tune in. Like people
Don't
don't
tune
listen to
in.
Butterfly, people don't listen to Jay, people don't like my opinion. You don't gotta tune in. You don't gotta say anything.
Right. Well, I mean, at this point, who gives a fuck? You feel me? Do
Exactly.
you your way, and I'll do it my way. But and it's
I
so funny because somebody was just recently talking to me about Henny, and that's what made me like, because I'm so. At one point, I was all into bar you to death, all crazy. You know what I mean? And I forget about the people over here. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And then it was like, well, damn, like I come over here, just like not really a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, all
Right.
right, y'all watching or whatever, but a lot of people, don't have spaces or want to be in spaces. Dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. The my big thing is if you dislike it so much, then do it yourself. Start your own platform and do
Becky,
it your way.
and that was the whole thing. Like, people that have a platform and still dislike you.
Right.
You
Because
know?
I said you can't please everybody. Just do what you makes you
Exactly. And
happy and
that's
keep going.
another thing. Like, she on the same type time as me. Like, who gives a fuck at this point? And guess what? Honey, homegirl, I feel you, you know? And then, like
Mm-hmm.
you said, like, if you don't want to tune in, you don't tune in. Don't nobody, when people see me in the States, they be like, oh, Red. It was to the point, people was like, what, Red? Where you been at? Like, I've left for years and they fuck with me like that. Like they in contact with me, they communicate me like that. Like, where you been, girl? And it's just like, I'm here. I'm just not
Now you definitely one of the ones. I think you're well respected. Every time you come in, like I said, people don't like your energy, but I was like, that's rep though.
right.
Rep is going to be rep. You're going to be who you are. But my thing is, if it's not like you have been disrespectful, you know, some people might think it, but I said, but you got to think she's from Jersey. You know how East Coast girls are. It is straightforward, affirmative, all that. It is what it is. But rep is definitely. I like that you shoot for the little leagues and the little bad rappers because they need a chance to learn how to be a professional in the thing, how to catch an interview. Catch an interview later, it'd be like, dang, I look bad on interview. Like, man, I wish. But if you get it early in your career, like at 16, 17, 18, and then shoot up, like, I feel like it's not a shot to anybody
Right.
But Chess is what, 16, 14 popping out? If he
Yes, he
had
was
like,
young. Wow, young.
right, right, and he was good, but like if he had somebody in his corner to mold him, like Lil Slap is, he's next to Smack, his dad's involved. I'm not saying Chess didn't have anybody, but
Right.
at that time, Chess was, he said he was choking on battles, not dressing right, whatever, and then he caught on later thing. But imagine if he did that at 12 and 13 and 14, Chess might be top of the top. You know what I'm saying? If you took it as serious, because you think you 14, 15, I got plenty of time to mess up. And then now he's 24. You're like, bro, Chess has been in this thing 10 years that quick.
Right.
It goes,
Exactly.
time goes by real quick. Like, do it now, get better now, and
Okay.
level up and keep going.
And it's crazy because like salute to him. You know what I mean? And that's just basically what I see for these fellas now. And it's like, dad, I feel like I need them, more. So I'm just learning still more leagues and their battlers. You know what I'm saying? So I'll reach
Hmm.
out if possible. because I was. It's not that I was hit. I wasn't hit, but at one point you get focused on the URLs, the RBEs, and
Right.
KOTEs. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, I don't want to miss out on this, but hey, I don't want to miss out on them too, and how they're, how where they coming from, and they upbringing. You know,
Exactly. You know who you should interview? You got to get TR Sharp.
TR. Oh, yes, yes. That's next Friday.
Okay, yeah. If you were, I was like, you got it, man. TR Sharp, that's my guy. Like every time he's about to battle and bet, I DM like, yo, whoever you betting, I got another 500 on it, man. That dude energy is dope. He got a great story. He was on the spaces, saying how he changed his life around and all this. Yeah, it was dope, man. We was there for about an hour, man. He even said he shed a tear. He was so cool with being like putting his feelings and being vulnerable in front of people, we've never met in the spaces, and he put it all in his raps. And that dude is dope, man. I don't care if he never make it to URL King of the Dot. That dude got my support 1,000%. That dude is
Absolutely, and
dope.
there's something about that brother that
That
gets
dude is
to
dope.
me. You you know I don't like everybody,
Yeah,
but it's like you can tell if he wasn't like this yesterday, today he's a new man. He's a good man. He's a good person,
yeah,
and
he's a good soul.
everybody likes him the way he speak. He might come off crazy to certain people, but like you said, like if you don't know a person, sometimes that first impression is not always, you know what I mean, accurate. But for him, and for you to say that, I know for sure, it's something special about that brother, and
Oh,
we definitely gonna
he's
kick
dope.
it.
As long as he keeps battling and putting stuff together, I think he got like a couple new logos. He was just,
He got his
you know,
logos just dope, right? The
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, yeah,
the
he's
skeleton
he's on
jaw.
his way, definitely on his way. And I feel
It's
like
something about him. So where do you see a person like him? Break that down, Mr. Bar.
if
Break that.
TR Sharp stays on the path he's staying, like I say, outside of battle rap, he is going to be one of them. Not, you don't have to be an activist, but his words are going to save a lot of young brothers and sisters in the streets that like are lost their ways, don't have a two-parent household coming from where he came from. He's gonna save a lot of people, like, because his big energy and his experience, like he said, sitting in jail and prison, all that stuff. He's going to save people's lives. He got that, like, you can hear somebody say it, but it's like, bro, if you never been, I've been through, they're not gonna respect it. But he's been through it all, seen it all. So like that. Then in battle rap, he puts in his rap. So like the believability is there and the experience is there. Then for battle rap, he's like just on Midnight Madness, he caught a body on that one. The future's bright. He's going to end up on a Summer Madness card
Summer Madness.
or RBE. He's going to end up on a max
Straight
out
like
card when
that.
he get there. Now, I think he is because he's like the way he raps. Not saying he's is equal to this guy, but the energy and the pain, the love for the sport, all that is like not easy. Is they don't rap similar, but their stories are similar. Like he puts his stories in his raps, everything he's been through, and it's hard to beat somebody that, oh, you got a gun bar. Yeah, you got a gun bar, but someone that went to jail for a gun charge is like, it's really hard to beat somebody like that. Everything's in his raps, the high energy, the believability, the stories, the struggle stories, the pain, and then a couple of jokes here and there. He's one of the ones where I feel like if he does battle rap or doesn't do, but wherever he goes, he's gonna be great. That dude is dope.
Anywhere he go, and
Anyway,
salute
so
to
that dude is
him,
dope.
yo.
Yeah, definitely salute to him. Definitely salute to
Much
TR Sharp.
respect, much love, and I respect. I wish that man much success, man.
Oh, I do too. I think he's got a he's got a decent following. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's actually whatever he's doing. If he got no manager or manager, whoever it is, he's putting everything together. Like the
You're
Rubik,
making me want to cry. You know that, right?
don't cry. But the Rubik's cube that he's changing the colors, he's about to put all what 5, 6 sides, however it is. All the colors about to be aligned for that dude. It's like the stars are aligning right. The energy, like you can't stop him. Only thing that can stop him is himself. If he beats himself up on losing the battle or life, whatever, as long as he keep going on the path he going,
Mm-hmm.
like some people don't believe, man, space is saved a lot of people like Tony Jr. Space is saving his life, Sue served like the path he was going down.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said he went to Midnight Madness and one of his homies died over the weekend. He said he would have been right with him if he never would have went to Midnight Madness.
Right.
So stuff like that saves people, like spaces and battle rap and connections. People get on spaces and tell life stories they won't even tell their parents or their
That's
best
a
friends.
fact.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
like, you know
fact.
what I'm saying? Because you can't talk about money to people. You No one cares you got money. No one cares if you doing this and that. People are just looking for good vibes, good energy, good
Right.
souls, and networking. Like Cola just said yesterday, the people that he met that he's like call his brother and his family is all through the internet. Not even people you grow with, just the internet. Of meeting good people on the internet, and you can meet good. You can meet bad people, but it's like if spaces never happened, I would never met Rep. Wouldn't be on the Instagram right now. You know what I'm saying? That, but it is what it is. Never met Baz, never met Bar You Def, never talked to T Rex on the phone, never got to talk to Mook, John, and Don. People I've met because of Baz is crazy. Uh, I couldn't get Star Power Media started, meeting Floss. Man, I talked to Floss on the phone, talked to Clean, shoot, Clean call with Cassidy was there. I said, what's up to Cass? You know, it doesn't matter what people feel like in battle rap. Cass is to talk to Cassidy on the phone. It was dope.
That
That
part.
was dope. That was dope. It's like one of the craziest. Like I've met celebrities. I think battle rap is different to like man. Like when I remember when I was what 9 or 10, and I'm watching Juice Crew versus KRS-One and South Bronx going at it, like, and then see the like, you're from East Coast, you see the break dancing and the DJs, and now you see like thing. I saw Mook when he was 15, 16, 17 battling, and
Okay.
Rex battling young, and I'm 9 years younger than them. You know what I'm saying? I'm 34. They're like, 38, 39, 40, but I'm like looking up to them, and now battle rap was free.
Right. Absolutely.
Calico got a song. He had to fly to New York or drive from Detroit to New York to get a spot, and you battle for free.
Mm-hmm.
And now Mook is getting close to 100K. People are getting 200. They depend on like Cassidy and Eminem passing out like 50,000. Drake gave people $50,000. Smack you out 100 grand. Like people may not know or forget. Math versus Iron was the first ever battle people got paid from Smack. Now other leagues might have paid
Mm-hmm.
people, but they only got $500 a piece.
Right.
From $500, and people are getting 20 grand or 10,000 around. That's impressive, and that's not like 100 years ago. This is 15 years ago. Like bad rap is still new. It's still new. Interviews are still new. Rep, LOSO, all the media people, its leads are still new. People are still figuring this out. Even Smack, he's still figuring it out. He's got it down, but you're still figuring it out because now you got a different
Absolutely.
bag. It's like it's
Yeah,
not
that's.
like.
I think that's the problem too. Like I've been even so lately, as of lately, like over at, because they call me rap. Like so now I'm used
Mm-hmm.
to it on the social media, or they see me like rap, but they like you got a little buzz, you doing good. People like that you show love all the time, this, that, and the third, and it's like I do. I
Right.
didn't know. You feel what
I'm the
I'm
same
saying?
way. Same way. I get people like, yo, Loso, man, I was dope at P. I never heard of that before. I never heard these battle rappers. Didn't know you knew that much. DMs. I got DM people saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. Then I get random, like, yo, that you one of the ones, come to the spaces, judge a battle. I'm I think I went to some battle not too long ago before I went to Germany. It was like, oh, bro, you Loso from spaces. And I was like, huh? Like I didn't even like it's not like I don't think I'm a celebrity or famous or nothing like that. I don't definitely don't toot my own horn, but it's like besides
Right.
military, being in the military, it's like, oh, you in the army, blah blah blah. You went overseas. That's different. You get that, but you get people to randomly be like, "Yo, you rep, you Loso." I'd be like, "Oh, all right, bet. What's up?" You know what I'm saying? It's like you never know how much your brand is going far till you walk somewhere random and someone notice who you are.
And it's a beautiful feeling. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like you said, everybody's not gonna like you, but for the people that do and embrace that,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, you know, real recognize real type thing, or like, you ain't even gotta be the greatest thing in the world, but to them, you're everything. You
Right,
know what
right.
I'm saying? And I love it. I love it. Like I just think, as far as with me and yourself, at first I'm like, dang, I could never get an interview with Loso. I'm not up there like them other people.
Oh no, definitely. I just that one day in Germany, like the time difference, and I literally just forgot. I had so much going on. I was packing to leave, paperwork. Uh, I think I had like maybe 5, 6 days. I was like, oh man, I forgot about rep. I fell asleep. I had it on my calendar and everything. I was like, oh man, my bad. Let me get this out the way before I leave the country again. So that's why I
So
called again. Let me get
I
this done.
swear you touched me today. I know I'm doing something right because I said, yo, Loso is really coming on here. Oh, it's up.
Nah, definitely, definitely. I don't feel like I'm big enough not to come do anything for anybody. Like we started together. We was on Bar You to Death,
Right.
and then we both went our separate ways. But I still deal with bad. Still me and bad still chop it up. I just feel like my brand was going a different direction, which is cool,
Right,
and your brand
right.
was going a different direction. Yeah, but if he tell me to cover a battle or do a media, I'm 100%
Right
definitely.
there.
Yeah, definitely. It was just like it is nothing against Baz, nothing against no one to Bar You to Death. It's what he wanted and Bar You to Death wasn't the same thing, and that's cool. That's dope. Like we don't got to be enemies. We don't got to be. If he'd be like, "Yo, can I get Telly on your card?" Absolutely, we'll find a battle or whatever. It's not. It's nothing like
Right. And that's
and
the thing. Like, it's like, I love that you said that. You feel what I'm saying? And
hmm
it's like, like, practice what you preach. You feel me? And
right.
then at the same token, it's like, all right, it ain't even that deep. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's business. You
Yeah,
understand what
it
I'm
is.
saying? And business before the bull crap. You know what I mean? The
Yeah, people.
bullshit and
I
all
hate when
that.
people be like, "Oh, if you disagree, you got to be enemies." Nah, it's just like he had an Instagram live. I popped on there, went live with him. He had the spaces. I couldn't speak. I think I was on a plane coming from Germany. I was in the spaces on the
Okay.
plane, and he was like, "Lowe's, you come in?" I was like, "Nah, I'm literally on the plane. People next to me. You know what I'm saying?" But airplane from in the airport to airplane, I tuned in. I think I watch people's battles on the plane. Like that's like to me, I like the behind the scenes more. But you're probably like the 100th person to tell me like, bro, you need to pop out and do more videos. Like you're not the only one. People like, yo, you can't sit there and hold the knowledge
You
in.
can't. It's like
I'm gonna do it.
I know you. I just want to come through this damn camera right now and come on this side where you at, just fly through like Superwoman, push you to the wall, hold you up, and talk that shit to you, and then turn around like some with animated movie shit, and then boom, there you are about to start your fucking video breakdowns and all that. Like,
No,
come
I'm
on,
I'm
let's
still doing.
go.
I'm gonna do it. Watch, you're gonna see the clothing line. I'm still working on the NFT, doing the LOSO coin. Going to get out to where, especially when the card in February is going to be dope. The only
Yeah,
person,
that's another thing. With your card and all that, like I know that's where the money come into, and as far as you know what I'm saying, the bar breakdown, everything, that's gonna come as well. But it's like, do you feel like you have, even though you have a team, it's too much all at once? You're going to Germany, you're going different places, like, cause you travel for a living. That's your
yeah,
career.
nah, because I've done it my entire life. I've been
Okay.
military traveling, contracting traveling. I've always been like sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day or taking naps during the day and doing something. Like what I won't do is ask somebody to do it for me because it's
Right.
my stuff. I'll do it for myself. Like the card will be put together flawless. GSP is gonna help me with the card.
Okay.
They probably gonna host. I might not even host. I might just be in the crowd with the crowd. Like, yo, I think that's dope. I might, get up, I'll say some words up there, but the only person I say is booked for the Star Power League. The one person is Rio. Rio 28 on Twitter. Dope dude. He's the only one. He helped me out with a lot of stuff. He was like, I was like, he just like, yo, Los, I want to be on the car. I was like, got you, bro. Got you. And this is a year out. He said, I
Hmm.
don't care when it is, 1 round, 3 round. I said, I got you. He's the only one that is 1000% booked. Like, I don't care if it's one battle. He's on that. He's on the, it's gonna be Rio versus whomever. But I'll probably get Floss on there. Probably maybe have clean. What I don't want it to be is a star power
Right. Let me ask you a
people.
question. Has Floss ever battled T Sharp? TR Sharp?
No, I don't think they battle.
What do you think about that?
Um, I think that would be a dope battle. I don't think it's the battle for them though.
Why?
For their like, so Floss is at Floss. wants bigger names. Not saying TR Sharp's not a bigger name, and not saying Sharp and Floss can never battle. I
Right.
just think their career paths are not for them to battle. And that's just my opinion. They can
Okay,
call me
so
them.
which Sharp, where you see him at, and you already told me where you see him going. Where you see
So
him at as of right now?
Sharp is probably the next, like, if he does good on the Midnight Madness, like when the Vit drop, he does good there. His next look, like he can get on RB, can get on Gates. Like his next look is like if he battles, I would say, I personally think he can battle somebody like Dot. Like he can
Dot.
battle Dot. Um,
Okay. Okay.
like he won't get on like some like Born Legacy because his name's not there yet. But like get on I battle, like battling
Okay.
Alpha,
So okay,
battling
you said
Eunice.
Dot. Who can I follow up behind? You said Dot and
Um, he could battle Dot. Who else?
like Mr. Wavies and
Yeah, I think he's on par with them in the preps. I'm not saying they're bad. I
Pratt.
think Sharp's name is he can get those names, and if he
Okay.
does well,
Okay.
he's going to get a bigger name. And like I think he
So
can
you
battle
mean
Floss.
Prep
I think
and Pres Mafia, those kind of guys.
right, yeah, and it's and I think like and then from there, if he does well, he can get to the Jack Boys, to the Nun Nuns, to the A Wards. There's another one. Johnny Ice is another one that's on like TR Sharp level coming up. And I think Johnny Ice is another one.
So do
I
you
think
okay? So you good? You restrict on the gatekeeper Suge. Do he have to go through Suge?
yeah, Suge Core, all the gate. Like I think like once I say by the end of the year, you might see him on a URL card or
Okay.
like a bigger. I think he's been on Gates. I'm not sure he's been on RBE, but if he has been on RBE, he's going to be on real soon. Like
So
I
let me
think
ask you a question for the up and coming battlers. I know you can't speak for the leagues, but you know enough. You experience. You know.
hmm
So for someone that wants to be on Smack, right? And they holding themselves back because they feel like if they go to KOTD or RBE, they never going to get on Smack. What would you say to those up and coming guys?
see, I would say that's untrue. You can do it. You can do it. I would say, look at Real Sick. He was on iBattle, and now he's on Smack. Um, you got Cal that goes back and forth. Clips goes back and forth. Move. I know I'm making bigger names, but for the upper comers, you've got to start somewhere. Like you can either do the Perstavia route, where she was on Gates, I think, or for where she was, and she was cooking this 6 battles, and Surf picked her up, and now she's on plenty of cards. But you've got to do your best. You can't play around, learn your craft. Don't take battles because you're mad. Like people get
Right,
mad if they say, "Yeah, I want to battle rep right now," and you're not even thinking about the battle. You're
right, right,
forgetting what what I'm saying. You didn't open up a can of worms, and you might not be ready for battle. Like that might be your humbling battle. Like, yeah, crap, I got knocked off my high horse. But take battles smart, strategically. Um, talk your shit. Get in the leagues that have a good following. Like get on bars over bricks where Swamp is on the card, Murder's on the card, Prep was
Wait,
there.
that's Kelly League, is
Yeah,
right?
Kelly, but Bose was on
Salute
there
Kelly.
to where like Rashad the guy did well. Now Prep and them have seen him. And he said he
Okay.
battled for the twerk. Get on them cards where small leagues like Fonz doing the stuff in Cleveland, like the landlord thing. I think he's doing one of them. Do that where they can see you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, spaces is cool, but like if you want to do space battle, get on EFM. Find a way to get on EFM with Greedy and them, and so you can get a YouTube drop. And they're doing like thousands of views. Like Danny and Appa did crazy numbers on spaces, but you've got to be marketable. You can't do no funny stuff. You can't get in this paper. People are kicking you out and blocking you. Get on there, rap, and get off. Like Lil Lee, probably the one where his career path is like on the right way. But now he's either got to make himself separate himself from the spaces
Mm-hmm.
and do in
Yeah,
person.
I felt like that too. Even with me, separate like spaces is not for everybody, right?
They not.
And I think too, like me starting to have the focus and get back in tune with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, man, you were right here. You get what I'm saying? But
Right.
I guess I guess I'll be there visiting.
Yeah, but
Or
see,
like,
this
you know,
spaces
looking
thing
at the
is,
new rappers and who's involved in what, you know what I mean?
yeah, the spaces is like, it's like going, it's like being an NBA. Like NBA
Right,
draft is 2 rounds, 30 teams, so you gotta be top 60.
right.
Not everybody is top 60. Not everybody's gonna be Eunice and Appa. Like
Hmm.
those two are unique. Like you can do a space battle, but they're doing numbers. They're on Midnight Madness. They're doing crazy things. They're getting looks. They're on GTX. I believe they're doing like that. So not everybody can be a Perstavia and do sick
Right.
battles and get on Chrome and get on Queen and Arena and
So you
URL.
feel
Like
as though spaces do help battlers.
they do, but you can't keep saying like what worked for Rep and Loso ain't going to work for A and B. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
we are one of the ones that came from spaces and Henny and all that stuff, and boom, like you're going to get very few people to do that. Like not everyone's doing
Yeah,
spaces,
because
but
Henny is the queen of spaces. Period. It's no king of spaces to me. It's people that get the, you know, but
right,
she's the queen of spaces.
but everybody can't be a Henny. You might get another one, but like if you get 60 people to start a space and your lane is your lane, but you're only going to
Right.
get Henny's the only Henny. There's no Henny one, Henny two. Henny is Henny. Henny's in a whole nother category. The next person behind
Absolutely.
Henny, whoever that is who it is. Like then you got like Rita. Rita does, she comes into space and she talks whatever, and then she gets on caffeine and then she gets on champion.
Right. She know her lane and she stay
Right.
in it. Right.
Like I'm pretty sure she wanted to do a space and do whatever. I bet she can, but she don't. In my opinion, she doesn't need to do space because she got champion and whatever.
Right.
And Henny don't need the spaces either. She can stop and do Instagram, do YouTube, and do other platforms.
Yeah, she could do other platforms, but I
But
think
but
I
Henny
think
on the
it's the
spaces
love
is
of,
dope. Is dope.
yeah, like I felt like she could do plenty. She could do
Oh
plenty,
yeah.
but like the spaces, it's like even if I don't go in nobody's space, like sometimes I might get a thing, you know, and I'd be like, all right, let me see what's going on. I might go on a few people things. Like I went in Sunny
Hmm.
spaces. I don't know how you feel about Sunny as far as his battles and stuff. So we could probably talk about that. But I'll go in there. He'll play battles and stuff. We go hard, and I'm pretty sure other leagues. So like, I'm getting more introduced to We Go Hard. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
I
a dope
got
league though.
somebody on. I got Propolini on We Go Hard. You know what I mean? So you know, it's just the networking, and you know, like some people I never heard of.
Right, and I think that's the best part of battle rap is you don't know every battle, you don't see every battle, and then you get in tune. It's like when you find a new battle, you're like, dang, that dude dope. Let me go find some more stuff. Then you find another battle
Right.
rap, and
I
next thing
met
I
certain
know,
people in Henny's you know, spaces and
right,
because I really honestly though, I know I don't go in nobody's spaces. So if it wasn't bar you to death, if I didn't do my own little thing, you know, I used to do
yeah,
my own little thing to get off. But if it wasn't bar you to death, Henny or a Bass will say, let's go over here because we're about to do this. And boss lady, I really didn't pop in. You know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
I know I remove myself from the spaces now too as well. Like that, and that's what I'm saying. Like for battle rappers and media people, you don't have to do what
Have to
someone
be
else
in there,
did.
right?
Yeah, like I don't
But you
need
gotta pop
spaces.
in. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you got
start
to pop in.
popping in.
You got to get in tuned in. But like for me, actually, if I start a space, I'm not going to get 80 people, 100 people. I
Right,
know that.
right, right. But you may not. You never know.
Oh yeah, I may never know, but
You
it's
know
not
who
something that
else?
I
You
would
know
want to
who
do.
else is lit on the com?
Who's that?
They don't see it in themselves yet. Spliff and bars.
Oh, with who's
He started the spaces when I say they was coming. I said
I
you
think I've
go,
been in
boy.
there. I might follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter. I think I do. But yeah, they dope too.
But I think he's trying to get his lane. You know?
Yeah, people have figured out. I think most battle rappers
He
and media
is
people are figuring
amazing.
it out.
And then like when he says, "Oh, people don't look at me this way," like I don't care, give a fuck. That's disrespectful. You are somebody, and you to me, he's everything. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like that. That's another one. He keep doing his spaces. Is on. It's on.
Oh, definitely.
You know, and I'll be in it. I'm gonna start going back in any spaces and I'm still working playing the Instagram, but it's like it's so much going on. I've been missing. People keep talking about Midnight Madness and this, that, and the third, and I'm like, oh, you better know
Yeah,
Midnight Madness. I didn't know this is madness. Like I gotta get it back. I gotta get back in tune, but I don't want to forget about the up and comers.
nah, I
Like
don't, don't.
no nerd at my children or nothing like that. But nigga, don't you ever forget rep myself, Repellini, whatever they call me, is always in tune and got y'all back and want to see y'all elevate, and want to
Nah,
see
that's
I do
that's dope.
good.
Everyone's gonna have to come through rep eventually on here with the up and comers, and that's dope that you look out for them. And you can do the big stuff too. But I think
Right,
you found your niche in it, and I
right,
think if you can do a big dog league and big dog rappers and females and all that stuff, but like you chose to look out for the up and comers, which there's not a lot. I don't even do that. I know them, but if I break a story 9 times out of 10, it's a big story. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like stepping people toes. I don't want to enter reps. Bro, that's reps. They be like, oh, the up and comers, that's rep. And
right,
I'm pretty sure anybody can do it, but you are one of the first people to actually. I want to focus on this alone, and it's easy to focus on URL. That's the easiest one to do. No one's going to miss that. That's what everyone cares about. Like King of Dot can stop, RB stop. People be upset, but everybody tunes in on URL. There's like very few people at Battle Rap to be like, I ain't watching Smack. I only watch RBE, but RBE ain't throwing cars every two. You got to tune into Smack eventually, and you're making for like where small leagues, small media people, small battle rappers, mid battle rappers be like rep is out there doing it from like, bro, if you go to a battle and you cover something, people gotta be like, yo, that's dope. A lot of people don't do that. To cover a media from like so and so battle league. You be like, oh cool, I'll do a media thing. And next you know, your name is out there because rep chose to do something that not a lot of people like to do.
right. And rep minds her business and she do her thing, you
Definitely,
know?
definitely. You got to get some merch out there, some rep myself merch, some shirts, some.
Yes, they just told me to get merch. And I'm about to. I'm about to. I got to. So like I said, like when I'm on here doing my thing, I'll be sporting your stuff, my stuff,
Oh, you know, I'm
whoever, you feel
definitely
me? If
buying a
people want
shirt,
to
hoodie.
send me stuff or I'll get it, I buy whatever. But shit, rap ain't rich yet, alright? So don't be,
Dude, I ain't rich either, but you gotta at least do a shirt.
I'm definitely, I got shirts coming soon. Within a couple of weeks, I'm going to have my rep shirts or whatever. And then they're going to be for a video I'm going to be in as well. So,
Okay, that's dope.
um, yeah, I had one shirt that I'm like, dag, now I gotta fix it or make it or get it done a different way or just do all of them the same because my mind and my idea went one way, but the person mind idea didn't collab with mine. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah,
And it's like, and I don't like the wait. I get
right.
impatient, It's on. So
Yeah, so that's what I gotta
my
do.
projects that I've been up to and working on or whatever, like I can honestly say I can't sit here and say, oh, I do every single thing by myself, but majority of everything is on me. Salute to me. I give myself a pat on the back because even though I'm not the biggest,
Mm-hmm.
I dream big. I think big. I'm big.
You're
You know what I'm
supposed to,
saying?
supposed to, like shoot.
So I love me. I love what I'm do. I love what I'm about. I'm not perfect, and I don't give a
Nobody is.
fuck.
Yeah, definitely nobody
Okay,
is.
nobody is. You feel me? But I just I got so much faith in so many people. I put myself so much. It's like, all right, get back and focus. This is what
Right.
you do. And I can honestly say I appreciate you coming on here, kicking it with me and talking to me and, you know, respecting what I do.
Oh, I
That comes
definitely
a
do.
long way. Because one day you might need rep. And rep gonna be like, if I can be there or whatever support you need, rep is here.
All right, now I appreciate it. You got all the love from me and support. I tell you, you can if you want to interview while I'm in Kuwait, you can hit me up. I'll do it. We just gotta get the time difference straight. I won't flake on you this time. I'll get it all all done. But I saw it was like I was doing as soon as I got home from Germany. That next week. I got my hair done. You know, I had to get my hair done for like 100 days. Got a retwist. My sister got her master's. I went from Dallas to Houston, back and forth, driving for 4 hours for about a week. Came to Dallas for like another few days. Flew back home. Had to do all the P test, blood test, paperwork, pack. I got to pack
Damn.
next week, so I leave next Sunday to go to DFW, to go back to Dallas. I leave the 8th to go to Kuwait. So I do all that. I was like, man, reviewing battles, dropping media. So I was like, let me get some time for rep. Let me get some time to get out there before
Thank
I
you.
take off.
I totally appreciate that, and I appreciate anybody that willing to spend time and kick it with me, and let people get to know who you are, and let me as well, because it's some stuff I missed out on.
Oh, definitely not.
Um,
You're gonna see me come out with a lot of more stuff. There's merch coming. The team is like Shice Raw got a couple battles coming. She got her own league too. Holly has got a battle coming.
Holly, yes, I seen her in the comments too. Let me tell you something, yo. Holly is impressing me more and more. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, Holly is dope. Holly got a I'm not gonna put the business out there, not to speak about, but a few of she got a few calls that her name is about to be buzzing. She's about to do real big. She got an up and coming battle. I ain't gonna speak until the league dropped the card, but
Okay.
we got her a battle. She's speaking to some people that people don't think Holly has spoke to, but Holly get calls. Holly is one of the ones, and she hit me up. We talked on the phone for about 30 minutes. She said her goal is to be one of the top females in battle rap and be on the
Mm-hmm.
Queen the Wody panel. Like she don't got to be one, but she said she want to be mentioned. And I laid out like a few things we can do. She like that's dope, and then we became ever since. I call her, she texts me, her even Shice at the same time, even Bishop, Clean, Floss. I manage all them different.
I was
Young
about to
O,
say that. So you do manage them.
yeah. So Star Power is a management, it's a league and a media platform. So you got Young O's came on. Young O deals with Bishop specifically. Then Tony Jr. came on, and he deals with Clean. And then I
Yo,
got
it's crazy
Floss.
because Baz asked me recently to manage, and I'm like, whoa, like I'll just
It's a
stick to what
it's a
I
diff
do because
it's
no,
definitely a
like it's
different
a lot.
lane. Like talking to people about, the bag, the battle, 1 rounds, 3 rounds. I got opinion. They got what they want to do, and for me, I'm never going to tell them you got to do this battle. Like I'd be like, look,
I'm
this
so
is
happy you got Holly. I'm sorry, like
oh no, Holly is like like with the a recent battle. We talked on the phone. This was I was in Dallas, and like she said, "This is what I want your opinion." I gave my personal opinion. I get my friend opinion, I get a bad rap opinion, laid out 3 different ways where it can be good and be bad. Like you got to be honest. Like a lot of people are not honest with their artists. You got to be like, yo, that bar was trash, or yo, we took it out in public. I would never say you lost. So it's like you choked every round or you
hell
got killed.
no, right?
But in public, I'm like, nah, man. If Clean would have got 30 by Geechee, I'd be like Clean 30. I don't care what none of y'all say. But Clean won. But it's then after that we got on spaces and we were talking cash money because people doubted Clean and talked about the past. Bro, Clean know he messed up in the past, but he beat the best battle rapper in the world right now. He got that,
Yo,
and it
I
wasn't no.
can't believe you managed. Like I'm happy. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, Holly is dope. Holly is definitely dope. One of them ones,
No,
and she
you
came
know
out.
what it is about Holly for me? Because Holly came a long way. She's not a beginner.
Nah, and
So
people don't know that either.
right. So, but for her to come back, it's like I guess she feel like something new and fresh because it's been a while, long time.
Hmm.
But it's like she giving me star power. Okay, yo, you gotta do this with me. You gotta do this with me. Come on, Loso.
Oh,
She
dude.
giving me star power, bro. Like,
Nah, she's definitely one of the ones. And I remember when she was in the spaces, I was like, "Is that Holly?" I was like, "That can't be Holly. There's no way." Then she's like, "Yeah." I said, "That is Holly," and she was like, "You." I recognize a lot of people that like. I'm not. Oh, old school's better than new school. I hate when people forget who somebody was, and you're trying to judge them on now basis, bro. But Holly was one of the ones back in the day. She's one of the first females to do something. Like female battle rap is brand spanking new, brand spanking. Perstavia is
listen.
on a brand new wave,
First,
and
shout out to Perstavia.
yeah, but
Um,
Holly was there 6, 7, 8 years ago
yes,
where she was killing stuff, and like people gotta realize just because you're not the best doesn't mean you're not one of the
Right.
one.
And that's what I love about Holly. Like, she comes in, she do her little freestyle. She's her own entity. She kills it. You feel me?
Her
She's
battle against
different.
Shad the God in the Spaces, that little
Yo,
Mercy rhyme bar. I forgot what the bar was, but the head
he was
knees
tight
ankle
about
take
that. He
that
was
was
tight, yo. And
he
it's
tried to down
crazy
he did what
because,
he's supposed to. He tried to downplay it. You're supposed to, but nah,
right, but he
she was
battling Holly to Rashad for some fucking reason was like
yeah,
he
that
had to
was
prove he was a man. Okay,
he yeah,
he had to downplay the shit out of Holly, but she
he
was
won
not
on the
going for it.
judges. He won on the judges, but I think he would have
Hmm.
lost on the judges. In my person, this is before I even managed Holly, and I went for Rashad the God only because me and him got the same name. My name's Rashad. His name Rashad. He from Watertown, from Syracuse, so we got that connection. Like that's dope. That's how we met. But if she had 15 seconds, and I was a time person too, and I had to cut her off to be fair. But if she would have dropped that scheme, because after that, I said, I know you was going with that scheme. I don't know the exact bars, but I know you was going to end it with a crazy haymaker. That
Right,
might have been different if she would have got the 15 more seconds. She would have finished that scheme. Holly probably would have beat Rashad the God in the spaces, like clear, because she was slow playing it. She had a
absolutely.
couple. Hey, I was like, and I seen the time coming. I was like, dang, she got 5 seconds. I know the scheme is longer than what she, and I cut it. I wasn't finished. I said, I'm sorry. I gotta mute it. I didn't mean. I didn't like. I mean, I meant to do it, but I didn't want to cut her off. And I gave grace
Right.
periods to everybody. I gave everyone 5 extras. Like if you was in the middle of a dope scheme, but her scheme was going to be a teeny bit longer than the time that I gave everybody, and I was like, I had to cut. But she would have got that off. It'd have been dope.
Okay. Listen. Salute to all y'all, yo. I promise you, Floss the Boss, Holly. And who else you been to? You manage
We got
Shice Raw, right?
Shice
Salute
Raw,
to
Clean, and
her.
Bishop.
And Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop, the new dude, up and coming. People talk about him because he had like the
Wait,
rap
the
crew.
dude from the South, right?
Yeah,
You
this
manage
is
Bishop. Okay, I want to interview with Bishop.
okay. Yeah. I'll get with Young O. That was Young O's idea. Definitely Young O. Oh my man, I'm tripping. Shout out to Tyson. I keep for
Salute
I
to Tyson.
yeah,
Salute
definitely
to
shout out to
them.
Tyson.
But let's
420.
listen. Handle your business with them, and handle your business with me. You feel
I
me?
definitely will. I'm gonna get with Young O right after this. I'll shoot him a text in the group chat. And that's Young O specifically wanted to come on. Like he was like, yeah, they definitely, bro. Like he one of them ones. Like because he promotes, but he was like, we got to do Bishop. I think we can fix Bishop's
Yes, Bishop
image.
is different. That's somebody
Yeah,
love for real because the way he talk, he said he's funny, he's witty, and
he's just
you're
from the
not
South. It's
gonna
just a
think
different
he's
feel.
dope until
He's
you
dope.
hear him.
Yeah, I think he like the little act he did on Twitter. If he just clean some of it up. Oh, he has cleaned it up.
Yo,
But
you
Young,
is impressing me. You know that, right?
I'm just being LOSO,
You
man. That's
go,
all.
boy, in my
I'm just
Gina
being
voice.
LOSO.
Like, cut it the fuck out.
Yeah, now we've got. I will say that a
Wow.
card in February coming is going to be dope, but there's going to be a card where it's going to be the 5 battles, all star power versus whomever. Not like card versus like league versus league. It just would be 5 people from star power. 9 times out of 10, it'll probably be in Jersey or Philly because it's easier. More people live closer to Jersey and Philly. Like there's Highly, I think, live in the South, and Bishop live in the South. But I think Clean, Shice, and Floss live in like Philly, Jersey, and think Clean's in Detroit and in Atlanta. So it's easier to
Mhm.
do something out there, or maybe do all in Atlanta. There's 3 people in Atlanta. Maybe go all in Atlanta, something like
That's
that.
a
But
fact. I'm
yeah, but
loving
we're all
this.
gonna be on one card where Star Power League is gonna be 5 battles, Star Power versus whomever, 1 round and 3 rounds, depending on the budget, all that stuff. But yeah, that would be a card. But the February card is coming though. That's gonna be dope. I'm working on it. I got the spot. I already paid for the venue. I already did everything in advance. The venue's paid for. I got
Hmm.
chicken. I got fries. We got a whole cater system thing. No money, all cash app. So people ain't got to deal with getting robbed and stuff like that. So that part is taken care of now. Just gotta get the battlers, and that's it.
This is awesome. So, is it anything you want to? Okay, you want to do your shout outs? Is there anything you want to say before we close out?
Nah. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the media, up and coming media people. Shout out to the Star Power. Shout out to Bar You to Death. Who else? Shout out to Tyson, Kelly, Boss Lady with the do rags. I know I'm gonna forget somebody, but shout out to everyone that loves so mess. I ain't trying to name a lot of names, but oh, you forgot me. Oh, shout out to Tony Jr. Definitely shout out to Tony Jr. Promotions. Dope dude, Henny Cola. Uh, Shout out to Rex. Shout out my buddy Mike. Mike is the dude that helped me start most of this stuff. He works night shift, so people barely see him, but he's gonna pop out real soon. Real soon. That dude has
Okay.
a dope opinion in battle rap. He don't care. He would say you lost, you lost. He don't change nothing. But Mike, one of them ones. Oh, shout out to Tizzy Gang with Rain. They joined with Star Power. They dope. Rain and them.
Um,
Who else? I know I'm forgetting somebody, but if I did, I apologize. Love everybody, but I don't mean to forget people. It just your mind go different when you try to think of everybody.
Absolutely. That's what's up, yo. I want to shout out, Bar You to Death, OG Benny, the Gas Shaver Battle League,
Oh,
for
definitely
sure,
OG
for
Benny.
sure.
See,
Those
I knew I'd
guys
forget
was fucking
somebody.
amazing. You understand? HMO, all the
Mm-hmm.
HMO members, HMO Prezi, he did my intro. That nigga is dope as fuck. I want to see him go on 1,000. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him everywhere, booked, on tour, things of that nature. You feel me? Because this the Gas Chamber Battle League is something special in my heart.
Oh, definitely. I like
Okay,
I like OG Benny. OG Benny is dope.
you hear me? So salute to all of them. I want to say shout out to you too, because we always had a good rapport. You feel me? From talking battle rap, our culture, things of that nature. Oh, excuse me. And we always had a good rapport, and it's always going to stay like that. And salute to
Oh,
you for
definitely.
that.
100.
And all my upcoming interviews that I'm going to be doing, all my supporters. Salute to everyone. Like you said, Henny TV, Cola, and all those other guys on spaces that do interviews, up and coming media, all media. Salute to everybody. Y'all do it how y'all doing it, and we gonna do it how we do it. You feel me?
Oh, definitely.
People like to see you do good, but they never like to see you do better than them. And we out.
Facts. All right.